2 years ago, the Western Justice Center began a new partnership with Pasadena Unified, building on our long history with the district. As teachers began to use restorative practices for classroom management and students stepped up to mediate conflicts with their peers, we laid a foundation of trust and belonging. Then came the fires.
When the fires happened, just like many people, I was in shock. I thought about my families. And when I say my families, I'm talking about my PUSD family, my students, their mothers, their fathers, their aunties, their dogs. And it hurt. I was afraid.
Our school community was right in the heart of the tragedy. And so I immediately knew that a significant number of our students and staff would be affected.
Personally, I did lose my house in the fires. So there was obviously the immediate shock of that. And that same day, I remember sitting in the hotel room and getting this news that, oh, my school was also on fire. And it was just this second hit of grief.
With less than 2 weeks to prepare, the district decided to co-locate Eliot's 25 classrooms with McKinley Art School.
My intention for bringing Eliot into our space was recognizing that it was the right thing to do. They had lost their school and they needed a school campus for their students to return to. And it was hard work, but it was also hard work.
You're like, oh, who are these newcomers? So it was a lot of bumping heads when we first got here. It was really, really rough.
Me talking to somebody from McKinley and them just being like, well, we didn't want you to be here. And me kind of just explaining, we don't really want to be here either.
It was very difficult because there was a lot of movement within a little amount of time.
But principals Mackenzie and Tolliver made a choice. They would use the district's partnership with the Western Justice Center to create a unified school community.
So I've been working with WJC since they've come into the Pasadena Unified School District. We had already had a lot of community circles, both with staff, with students. So when we did come to our new co-location, when it was time to circle up, students and staff already knew what that meant. Hearing about other people's experiences really helped me just to take an extra step to be empathetic.
I got to hear other people's experiences. Like, I know some people's house did burn down, which I felt empathy for them.
We cried together. We laughed together. Some people used humor.
We just really had to understand that nothing is normal. And you need to treat everybody with kindness and empathy with whatever they're going through.
Having those students on board who can help them talk through challenges and address concerns with their peers so that it gives them an opportunity to work together and to learn from their peers. How do we resolve conflicts? How do we talk through challenging issues? How do we learn to listen to one another and to value each other's voices in a way that's coming from their peers? And so it gives it more validity and more value to the students.
One of the skills I learned during peer mediation was definitely, it's just other people's point of views or perspectives. Even though I didn't feel like that, doesn't mean you couldn't feel like that.
I think listening is important in peer mediation because everybody's opinion matters.
So like anything in life, nothing can be done by yourself. So this is really an honor for our schools, and I am just happy to bring it back and let the students and staff know that all the work we did really made a difference. We're the stronger for it. If we can get through this, we can get through anything. We are just so strong.
Congratulations to our 2025 Dorothy Wright Nelson Peacemakers.